Today is Saturday, April 6th, and you have indeed entered overtime where, if you can't tell, I'm a little sunburned. I'm Jett Beachum, pinch hitting for Chris Dewar. Much like the weather, was an absolute whirlwind of a game, and you guys showed some resiliency, especially in that second half when you went down 27-26, but then scored 3 straight touchdowns. You know, what did you see out of your team tonight, Coach? So far, the Culver Stockton Esports program offers scholarships in 6 of the industry's leading games, including League of Legends and Overwatch. The program also offers opportunities in graphic design, video production, and more as it continues to increase its esports footprint. And what makes the Reinhardt National Archery Tour even more unique is the 100 animals it has on its range, from ram and deer to dinosaurs and a 19-foot tall giraffe.
That's the fun part about it.
It's Sandlot night, and man, celebrating that cult classic film from 1933 that, for my money, is one of the best baseball films of all time. Chris, what a game and what a season. 2-0 win, and now you're state champions. How does it feel, Mitch?
Oh, it feels amazing. I love these group of guys. They work so hard for it all season.
Now a look at Tri-State Sports. Jett Beachum joins us in studio. Jett.
I can just feel my non-existent calves hurting after that 26.2-mile run. Also would hurt to be in the ring with Kane. What makes the tackle bar harness so unique are the 2 foam bars it holds across the lower back. Players engage with proper tackling form, wrapping up the ball carrier and ripping the bar from the harness. Fans, alumni, and much more out here today at QU Stadium for the annual kickoff bash. And here, the head of the flock with me, head coach Gary Bass. Gary, the excitement around the season, how excited are you and the boys to get back out here in the fall?
Well, it's nice to actually start worrying about football.
Finally, we're here.
It's good, my man.
Finally, Football Friday.
It's good.
We've made it, and God bless. Let's get to some highlights right now. Starting things off in the gym city today, Quincy High honoring the armed forces before the game. And if you have a unit that has some armed forces on it, it's the Quincy High defense. 3 straight fumbles from North Lawndale to start this thing out. Dre Humphrey finally pouncing on that third to set up 1st and goal for the offense. First carry of his senior season for Dante Kreider. How about 6? 2 stiff arms on his way for the 5-yard score. Just like that, Quincy High up 7-0. It was bark in the park, so get ready for some possum highlights and dog puns. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Quincy. Riley Pittman hitting a mastiff shot to deep right for the RBI double. Good boys take the 2-0 lead, and they keep the bats and tails wagging. Max McGuire unleashing a line drive to left to bring Pittman home from the kennel. It's hard to believe, but it's been over 3 months since the world lost the bright light that was Kaleo Dade. But thanks to community support and a mission Dade had for the future, the people of Bowling Green and beyond are making sure Kaleo's memory and impact lives on, one swing at a time. In Bowling Green, Missouri, slow pitch softball is a way of life.
That's kind of what we do around here. We play softball, we play league, Y-League.
This weekend, it was also used to celebrate life. The life of Kaleo Dade.
Kaleo loved everything, and so we want to make sure it's done the right way.
Just 3 months after his tragic passing in a car accident, Bowling Green and the surrounding communities came together for the inaugural KD Slow Pitch Softball Tournament.
Kaleo never met a stranger, and if he did, they weren't a stranger long. And that's so true. There's people here today from Columbia, Montgomery City, Hannibal, over across in Illinois.
The smile on his face and just the love they had for him, the love he had for Bowling Green. And as you can see, the place is packed. We got several teams here, several kids here. It's a nice event to honor Kaleo.
To continue honoring his legacy, all proceeds from the event are going towards a scholarship fund in Kaleo's name, an idea he himself had as he was preparing for his future athletic career at Quincy University.
We were filling out these scholarship applications, and he was like, you know, Mom, when I get out there and I make it big, I'm going to make a scholarship for kids like me. After his accident, that was the very first thing that immediately came to mind. And I talked with my friends, and I was like, this is how we have to keep him alive. He came up with this himself, and I am just the machine to keep it going.
Kaleo's heart and smile will live forever in the students who benefit from this scholarship. That's a home run for Dade's family and the Bowling Green community.
It was just a blessing to see how his infectious spirit went on and moved on to other people. And we just, I mean, that's what this is all about, continuing to foster his infectious spirit, his laugh, his smile, you know, living life loud like he did.
In the words of Hall of Fame wrestler and coach Dan Gable, once you've wrestled, everything else in life is easy. For one area wrestler on the Macomb Little Bombers, life is anything but easy, but that doesn't stop him from wrestling through his hardships and pinning down his dreams. Colchester's Nick Trotter is like any other 6-year-old. He likes superheroes, making friends, and most importantly, playing sports, the latest of which is wrestling.
I like how when you get someone down, you get more points.
But when he takes the mat, you see Nick wrestles with much more than just his opponent. Born without a left hand and both feet, Nick was put up for adoption as a newborn in the Ukraine, and at 18 months old was found and adopted by Chris and Mindy Trotter.
He was a little bit shy at first, kind of reserved and quiet, and the staff said he's strong-willed. And we thought, okay, but it's true. It has served him well, though. He doesn't give up.
And coupled with his curiosity, Nick hasn't let his disability stop him from doing the things he loves, especially when it comes to sports.
We've never discouraged him from trying something because when he does, he figures out a way to do it. So every time he brings up something new, it's like, okay, let's go check it out.
He's played baseball and he's a great swimmer. He took jiu-jitsu for a while, but then he'd seen some wrestling on TV and that type of thing. He said, I want to do that. And with his first match last week, we said, yeah, that's what he needs to do. That's his thing. He's very tough, he's very strong, and very determined.
I don't really like losing a lot because you get hurt a lot when you lose, but when you practice a lot, you don't get hurt at all. You just get the person down and then you win.
And through his first 2 tournaments, Nick has already won twice, including his first win by pin last week.
I feel like I am like a king. I just feel like I'm really good at wrestling.
But whether he wins or loses, Nick has become an inspiration to those who have watched him wrestle, whether they're normal fans of the sport.
Good job out there. I'm really impressed. You're tough as heck. Keep it up. Keep after it, man. You're going to be great.
Or those who share common ground.
I coach and I still compete. I got kids club in high school. This here don't mean nothing. As long as you got it here, all right? Wrestle hard and have fun. That's all we can ask you to do, all right? Good luck today, bud.
I'm just really proud that he went out there and tried his hardest, and I was so excited that he actually won a match because I didn't expect that. But again, he's got strong willpower, so I think he just powered through and he wanted to win, so he did.
And no matter what obstacles or roadblocks lie ahead for Nick, his unwavering positivity, spirit, and heart fill the void no prosthetics ever could.
He is a glass half full kind of guy. He always has a positive attitude and he doesn't let things, hinder him. He just decides, you know what, I'm going to do it different, I'm going to do it better.
That's all he's ever known. And there's times he's asked that, how come I don't have feet? How come I'm missing a hand? But he doesn't let it bother him. He knows that he's special and he knows he can do everything. And nothing slows him down. Kids ask him all the time, what happened? And he'll say, well, God made me this way, And
Jerk.
just an amazing kid.
Inspirational story. Thank you to Nick, Chris, and Mindy Trotter for talking with us. And we'd like to give a quick shout out to Nick as well, because today Nick took part in his 3rd wrestling tournament in Burlington, Iowa, and pinned all 3 of his opponents en route to winning his bracket. His future is certainly bright, and I have a feeling we'll be hearing a little bit more from Nick in the near future.